Vlogmas. Welcome back to Keeping Up with the Beasties. I just did my drop off for Brooklyn. She is headed into school. She gonna stay there all day today. I had to pick her up 45 minutes early, 30 minutes, not even 45 minutes, 30 minutes early yesterday. And you would have thought that I had told her daddy was not her daddy. That's how bad she was mad at me. Yes, she was. She was heated. I got a physical, well, it's not physical therapy, but I got a doctor's appointment this morning. So that's where I'm headed. See, my life has definitely got a lot. But yes, I'm headed to the doctor. It's in Holly Springs or Apex, which is good. It's at least 30-40 minutes away from us. And when you factor in the rush hour traffic or morning traffic, I don't know if you want to call it rush hour, the morning rush traffic, it could take a little longer. So, but I do have the Easy Pass, so at the very least I can bypass 40. You know, if you live in the Raleigh-Durham area, you know the beast that is known as 40. But all right, I'm gonna cut this off because I gotta cut it on my ways so that it'll tell me which way to go. I have a question though. Like, my work from home girlies and guys, do you get dressed like, when you work from home, do you get fully dressed? Like, do you beat your face? Do you put on clothes? Do you do your hair? All of those things. I want to know. I'm going to put that question out there because I don't. I get up, I brush my teeth, I make sure my face is clean. I put on clothes because I got to bring one of them kids out. But outside of that, like, I don't get dressed. Like, I don't get dressed at all. So tell me you guys. Tell me, you know, because like on days like today, it's hard for me. Like, I'm like, oh my God, what am I put on? Because I'm so used to not getting dressed. But all right, let me focus on the road. Let me get to my destination. Let me put this into the ways. I love y'all. I'll be back. Look at this traffic, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. This is crazy. Crazy. Beyond crazy. I mean, on both sides, like bumper to bumper. Like, why y'all can't drive in North Carolina? Road to therapy. Hi, y'all. Wait. Don't ring no doorbell. Stop. Go. Go. Let's see what happens. Oh, I need to see if I can get your nose a little better. On your face. Look at me. Look at mama. You been crying? No. No, ma'am. Where you going? Leave. Aurora, leave it alone. Come on, Aurora. Aurora, please stop.
Who is that?
Snowman. Hey, Aurora. important for her first day?
Yes, we'll be with you in just about 3 minutes. Your test will be ready.
Okay. Well, she was ready to go. She didn't even care. She was ready to go. Now I'm having thoughts like, what can I do until it's time to pick up Brooklyn? Because I gotta go all the way home. All the way home. It's 3 o'clock. If it was tomorrow, I'm gonna go in the stores. I'm gonna go shopping while I wait. Tomorrow. Today, I gotta go back home. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Hey y'all. So I had the quickest doctor's appointment there is in life. I don't know what's up with Ro. Ro done had something. Ro usually is not that hyped. She can be hyped and she usually will listen. But today, she was not being a good listener. So I don't know. I don't like it though. I didn't really want to take her today. Cause, okay, so Ro is in school. Her school has not had a teacher since she started. School started in July. It is getting ready to be the end of the very first semester, you might as well say. So, she hasn't had a teacher all year. And so I made the complaint to her pediatrician, whom I love. I love her pediatrician. Shout out to you, Dr. Joyner. You are awesome. Anytime we've had an issue, she delivered. Well, she didn't deliver, but she was my baby boy's pediatrician. Because as a matter of fact, I was getting ready to leave the office because it's the same pediatrician office that I had for Brooklyn. But they had absolutely none of us there. And the particular doctor that Brooklyn was seeing every time something was wrong with her, she was giving my baby an antibiotic. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. I don't proclaim to be any of those things, but I also know at the time that it came out stating that too many antibiotics too soon, too early makes your body immune. And she was pumping them to my baby for everything. Pumping. So for me, that was a huge red flag. That was a turn off. And so I was getting ready to see if I could find another pediatrician's office. Right when I did that, I got pregnant with Cam. And so once I got pregnant with Cam, I just was like, you know what? I'm too far in the details at this moment to try to change the game. So what I'll do is I'll stick it out for now and then try to figure out something later. She came in with her beautiful brown self, and she made me stick it out with her. She's young, she listens, she doesn't just say, okay, I'm gonna shoot up a prescription, because she just asking for stuff. Now granted, Cam didn't have as many qualms as Brooklyn, but at the same time she didn't do that, so that was already a win in my book. But back to what I was saying. So we told her about her not having a teacher. There's still things that Aurora can't do. Aurora can't potty consistently with number 1, and she never does with number 2. She's pottying on herself. We long switched her out of pull-ups or adult incontinence panties because Aurora said she's chunky. She's on the chunky side. So because of that, she was wearing women's incontinence briefs. And so because of that, that's like $40. They were like $40 a box. So even though we're not buying those, we're not buying the incontinence panties, we are having to buy chucks. I'm trying to drive here in this wonderful state of North Carolina that I already told you the people here don't drive the best and they're not nice. They come from wherever and they just unkind. Like you accelerate when you see people coming on the highway. Okay. Anyway, so long story short, we told her, she says, okay, let's get her set up for ABA instead. And in the moment, it sounds so good. Like, okay, she'll just do ABA, no school. Well, then I got to thinking about that thing, and I'm like, yeah, no, she don't have no teacher. But I also want her to continue going to school. Like, I don't want to take her out of school. Like, she's got an IEP. She's getting services. You know, I don't want that to change. It just might be a bad year this year. But I don't want her to fall back on the things that are needed. Reading, writing, arithmetic, spelling. You know, those things. And I know that ABA, they're teaching her behavioral life skills. Things that she'll need to be able to survive. But if she can't read, she can't count. So, anyway. And so we go through the motions. They tell me when I first get the process started, the lady says, oh yeah, she doesn't have to change. She can do half days. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, fast forward. We now are, and I've asked this to more than one person throughout this process. I've asked more than one person throughout this process, what is the deal? So they couldn't find any. So then when they finally come back and say, okay, we got everything approved, we're ready through your insurance, filled out this form, she's had her assessment, all of those things, they come back and say, oh, well, we want her to do services the entire time she's supposed to be at school, the entire time. I said, hey, what happened to half a day? Like, where did that go? How did we go from half a day to she ain't never asked, oh, we'll give you a note? That's not what I'm saying. You said that she still would be able to go to school. Make it make sense. Okay. So with that being said, the girl come back, she nasty. She says, well, the best we can do is probably 12 to 6. Okay. At least she going to school for some other day. Even though that's a long day. That's a long day. Aurora been in school already. And I get it. And I get the gist of it. It's almost like y'all are trying to force my hand. Because she said they couldn't find a therapist. They couldn't find anybody to go from 12 to 3. I mean, from 3 to 6. But she could go from 12 to 3. I said, oh, that's perfect. Oh, that's awesome. 12 to 3. Yes, baby. 12 to 3. Okay. Because then that way she's still doing a half day of school. And she's only there till 3 o'clock. She's back home with me. And we get ready for the next day. And we're just going to do it. It's almost like she just had a full school day. That's really what it's like. Oh, by the time I agree to it, send back the confirmation. Oh, no, we don't have anybody from 12 to 3. But we have somebody from 3 to 6. That's not what you said. That's not what you said. Like, that right there give me a bad feeling. I don't like it in my spirit. I don't like it. I don't like it. But Ro was doing something strange today. And Ro ain't been to school all week because Ro been home sick. So I don't know if she had to get her fields out again. They had already called me at the school, from the school, to say that she wasn't being a good listener today. So I don't know what that's going to turn out to be. I didn't leave no change of clothes. So if she pissed herself, I gotta go back and get her. And something in my spirit is saying I'm gonna have to go back and get her. That's okay. She there, right? And you gotta at least give it a try, but I ain't feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I want my children to be successful. I know that, unfortunately, I'm going to leave them. We're going to leave them one day. One day, they got to be able to stand on their own. And that alone is scary enough for me. And I hope. And it's not Brooklyn's responsibility. Brooklyn didn't have 2 special needs kids. Her mother and her stepfather did. So it's not on her to take care of them. And so if she decides that one day that it's too much for her and she walks away, she's not wrong. I mean, it wouldn't be the best thing, but they're not her kids. And so my worry is how can we prepare them to be self-sufficient as much as possible? Because this is the thing, even with me, my friends, my peers, we're all in the same age group. And it's not to say that they can't live a little longer than me, but we all in the same age group. So, you know, it's just, it's a hard pill to swallow. It's hard enough to think that at some point you'll leave anybody that you love, any of them, even Brooklyn. Like, Brooklyn just learned how to cross the street. Like, I pick on her. She's like, I got how to cross the street. Yeah, you do now. You do now, but did you before? No. So, yeah, it's just rough. It's real rough. And I'm just trying to make it all. I'm just trying. That's it. I just wish that we could live forever. That we can live forever. And it, you know, my thing though is I couldn't take any of them going before me, so I just have to prepare them as much as I can. And sometimes that's dealing with the little schnickety of places that say that they are going to help, and pray that they honestly are going to do what they said they were. Alright, enough of that. I'm going back home. I'm going back to do my favorite thing. That's work. I gotta do some tickets. And I need some management approval. And management is there until 5. So I need to do that. And then I'll go back and get Brooke. But I'm gonna wait till the last minute to go get Brooklyn Catrice. Brooklyn Catrice came out yesterday with her lips poked out because I picked her up early. Her rumpa tump are gonna stay there. She'll be the last one picked up today. Alright, I see y'all. I'll be back. As you can see, it's the end of the night. I'm watching a little La Lita Loca. That is right, La Lita. Yes, La Lita Loca. Shout out Tony and Jenny and Don. I'm watching you guys on your cruise. But anyway, welcome back. I just wanted to come close out the night and say thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like button. You smash the notification bell so that you are notified anytime that we upload or are online, so that you can stay in the know. We appreciate you guys. We really, really do. I know I say it every video. I am not lying when I say it. I am saying it with the utmost sincerity. I'm glad that you are here. You could be anywhere in the world, but you decided to be here with us. So, thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. I love you.